I work a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? 223. So it's 2 on, 2 off type shit. I work half the month. I have absolutely no days off. So that's the truth about being 100% provider.
Now, what this brother is basically saying, he's fulfilling Genesis chapter 3, verse 19 in real time, right? In real life. The Bible says, by the sweat of your brow, you will eat bread or eat your food, right? The perspiration, the sweat of your brow. Here's a general rule of thumb: men provides and protects, women nurture. That's a general rule. Now there are exceptions, and I'm sure there's you could probably take me to task on that, but that's what's generally happened. So men are wired to provide. God wired us that way. But when that drive turns into nonstop work, something is off. It's off because even God says, 6 days you shall labor, and on the seventh day you shall rest. God Himself, in creation, He worked 6 days in creating and He rested on the seventh day. Not that God needed rest, but it's a model for us. A model for us when He tells us work six and off one, 7 days. It's a recipe for disaster and burnout and also fatigue, and leads to a shortness of emotions, right? Where people tend to go really like, because they're so fatigued, things happen and they say things that they never meant to, because again, you're tired. So that drive, when it turns into nonstop work, something is off. It's admirable, yes, but it shifts the bulk of parenting now to the wife, right? And kids miss the dad's voice that they desperately need. He's doing the best he can to work real hard, but things have to be also in balance, because he's not there to be able to give his son, if he has a boy, I don't know, if his son needs a masculine aspect, masculine teaching, mom can't do that. I admire moms, but moms can't be both be dads. When sometimes I hear, "Oh, on Father's Day, I'm gonna give my mom and say to her, Happy Father's Day." Come on. I get it, but you cannot. She cannot be dad, no matter how hard she tries, because masculinity begets masculinity. A mom can do a lot, but she can't replace a father's role in shaping a son or a daughter. Both need that masculinity piece, especially sons. Daughters need it as well. Mom can't give that. I cannot tell you how many women I've worked with who have asked about, looking for validation from a partner. They're going from one relationship to another relationship, seeking to be validated and affirmed. What they're looking for is, that is love, that is affirmation, that is validation. And so when he's so busy working, this part is left undone, and mom is trying her best to hold things together and do the part that she can't do, but she's trying her hardest. So this brother's work ethic is out of this world, as you can imagine. Not very often do you find a man willing to do whatever it takes. Now, what you've heard me and the direction you've heard me go today is simply what I do, and we'll be talking about in the Joyful Marriage Quest. It's just a small portion of that. And so, again, I want to encourage you to join the wait list, right? And when you do join the wait list, remember, I have a free booklet for you, Reconnect, a quick guide for wives who feel like they're doing it all. And you'll also be invited to my upcoming webinar, How to Reconnect with Your Husband Without Feeling Like You're the Only One Trying. And so I want to also encourage you to, if you've not yet subscribed, now's a great time to hit that subscribe button, the like button. And I also want to encourage you to watch this video right here that's coming up right here. Watch this video right here and share this one with at least one other person like yourself. Because this video, as well as this one, hopefully, is helping you to build a joyful, Christ-centered, love, sustained, peaceful, joyful marriage, and all the above. That's what this is all about. So thank you for taking the time to watch. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless. Peace out.